Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here on the show to talk about some NBA news. So we're going to get right into it here. I believe episode number 245. So, let's get into it here. So first thing I'm talking about is Tyrese Halliburton. So, Tyrese Halliburton says he's tired of being a loser. This is from Talk Basket. So he says, I just want to get to the playoffs. Not gonna lie, all the individual stuff's cool, and I've accomplished a lot individually already. Been an all-star, which is the main goal of mine when I came to the NBA. Obviously, there's more for me to achieve individually, but individual success is nothing at this point. I just want to win. I'm tired of being a loser. I mean, it's the right mentality. Like, sure, you can have all these individual stats, but if you're not getting to the playoffs, then like, what's the point of putting up these stats just to not get there? They need a second, like, big star desperately. But they won't do it, though. They didn't even want to get PG help when he was there. I wouldn't consider Miles Turner a star. I mean, he's a good player, but I wouldn't say he's a star. I don't know if they can even get a... I mean, I think they can get a second star there. That's the right mentality. Being comfortable and not succeeding is a fixed mindset. Like, you all be want to win instead of just put up, individual numbers. But that team's really good offensively, but defensively it's not too good. But they just really need to get a second star on that team. What second star could they get? I don't know. But they just really don't have that second key star next to Tyrese Halliburton. But if they can get a second star, I feel like they can be good. So we have an update about the Zach LaVine, situation with the Bulls. Is there a trade market for Zach LaVine? But apparently, according to Woj, with an update today, says there is not a market for Zach LaVine right now. So, basically, what he said, there was no, trade market. A lot of people have been saying, there's going to be there could be a big trade market for Zach LaVine, like the Lakers be interested, but apparently there's not a market right now for Zach LaVine, which probably shouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't expect him to have a big interest. So, Bojan Bogdanovic, the Pistons are listing Bogdanovic as probable for Saturday, so he's ready to make his debut amidst the team's 16-game losing streak. He's returning from injury, so maybe they can actually win a game now that they have him. The Portland Trailblazers has been awarded a $5.8 million disabled players exception in wake of Robert Williams' third season-ending injury. So they get a $5.8 million disabled players exception. I'm going over some news from Woj first before I get back to the NBA Central stuff. Philadelphia 76ers star Joel Embiid's availability versus the Boston Celtics tonight, ESPN at 7:30 p.m. will be decided closer to the opening tip, sources tell ESPN. He did travel with the team to Boston yesterday, but missed the morning shoot-around dealing with an illness. Hopefully he plays, because I want to see a really good game here between these two teams, because I'm recapping this game tonight. Celtics, Sixers and Celtics. So, hopefully, he plays. The Pelicans said yesterday that Larry Nance Jr. re-aggravated his right rib fracture and is expected to miss approximately 4 to 6 weeks. So if it's not one player, it's another getting injured on that Pelicans team. They're just so injury prone. It feels like. So we have some odds. There's odds for everything. What I mean is odds for the next player to get into an altercation with Draymond Green. Plus 850, Dillon Brooks. Plus 950, plus 900, LeBron James. Altercation with LeBron James? I don't think he would have an altercation with his glorious king. Domantas Sabonis plus 900, Kevin Durant plus 900, and Rudy Gobert plus 900. Dillon Brooks probably wouldn't do anything. I'd probably have Rudy Gobert as the betting favorite to next player to have an altercation with Draymond Green, another altercation. Patrick Beverly a plus 1,200. Grayson Allen, James Harden, Jose Alvarado, Grant Williams, Marcus Smart, Marcus Morris, and Jeremy Sohan, a plus 1,500. And then ran out the list, Kelly Oubre Jr., Marcus Morris Sr., Moritz Wagner, and Isaiah Stewart with 2,000 odds. An altercation with LeBron is just a makeout session for Draymond Green at this point. So Rudy Gobert remains the favorite to win the Defensive Player of the Year per Ball Official. Let's get into some odds that matter. Rudy Gobert is your favorite plus 350. Anthony Davis plus 500. Bam Adebayo plus 900. 10,000 plus 1,000 from Evan Mobley and a plus 1,200 for Brook Lopez. I feel like Bam is the better defender than Anthony Davis. I feel like blocks are, I guess, are a good stat to look at. But Rudy Gobert's been great. Good thing blocks are only like 5% what makes Rudy a good defender. Like, he's really good at the rim. Like, he really defends the rim well. He's been a really great defender this year. So, I'll say Rudy Gobert's probably at 1. I would have Bam Adebayo over 80. So, Jaden Ivey was a starter in 73 games for the Pistons last season. At the start of this season, Monty Williams did not conduct any meetings or have direct conversations with Ivey to inform him that he would be playing off the bench per at Jake L. Fisher. Man, this man played Landry Shamet and Cam Payne over T.J. Warren and Terrence Ross last year in the playoffs. Well, I guess, but they could have helped that Suns team. He loves hating random players. Monty always has some sort of power struggle with players for no reason. Like, why are you not going to start Jaden Ivey? Like, come on. Killian Hayes has not been better. Like, yeah, he's had like 1 or 2 good games. Like, what's going on with the Pistons, man? So, the Miami Heat and New York Knicks are preferred trade destinations for DeMar DeRozan per at Sam Amick. When it comes to possible destinations, the Heat and Knicks are known to be preferred to DeRozan if he winds up getting moved. If you're a Knicks fan, you probably don't want this to happen. I don't think it's going to be the Miami Heat either, because the Miami Heat don't really make big moves like that. But he could be a decent fit at Miami, but I just don't know if he's going to be a great fit because he's too comparable to Jimmy Butler. Like, a really good mid-range, but not a great three-point shooter. And I don't think either team would really be interested because he's kind of like Jimmy Butler. They kind of play the same way. So the Heat probably shouldn't do that. Just keep your roster how it is. Miles Bridges is not expected to be on the Charlotte Hornets roster next season, per at Jake L. Fisher. I mean, he's played pretty good since he's come back from the suspension from last year. He's played pretty well. But they probably just don't want that drama on their team. Even though he's been pretty good for them this year since come back from the suspension, they probably just don't want that distraction. Josh Giddey's agent, Daniel Moldovan, was reportedly fired from his position as an executive vice president at Octagon Agency following a tweet that read, "Fuck BLM," in response to their expression of solidarity with Palestine per the NY Post. He had an issue with this post from BLM Chicago and wrote, "This is how BLM chose to symbolize Brothers Port Lives. Fuck BLM and anybody who supports them," he said. Josh Giddey's losing everything. Josh Giddey's out here potentially losing sponsorships, and his agent done got himself fired. Very strange timeline we live in. So, per report, Lakers could get Rui Hachimura, Jared Vanderbilt, and Jackson Hayes back on Saturday versus the Rockets. They've been without depth for too long, and they need them back. It's crazy how many forwards they're missing. It's much needed depth coming back. Here's NBA.com's MVP ladder updated. 1, Nikola Jokic. 2, Joel Embiid. Tied 3rd is Luka Doncic and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Number 5, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Number 6, Tyrese Haliburton. Number 7, Jason Tatum. Number 8, Kevin Durant. Number 9, Anthony Edwards. And number 10, LeBron James. So LeBron James is on this list now. Jokic is so good. This is a fun season so far. The Jokic era is going to stay for a while. So, Jaime Jaquez Jr. over his last 6 games, putting up 18.7 points per game, 5.0 rebounds, 3.3 assists per game, 57% from the field, 52 from 3, and 93 from the line. I mean, they really got this dude with the 18th pick. He's special. One of the steals in the draft. I don't know why people passed on him. Trae Young over his last 6 games, putting up 33 points per game, 9.7 assists, 47% from the field, 43% from the line, 81% from the free throw line. 43% from 3, 81 from the free throw line. I mean, people probably won't. If people only talk about when he struggles, I mean, I'll talk about when he struggles, but when he plays good, I'll give him his credit. So he's really played good these last 6 games for Atlanta. LeBron says he will miss a Lakers team to watch Bronny's college debut. I already told my teammates that if they're playing the same day we're playing, then I'm going to catch them the next game. Family over everything. I mean, he's the only guy in the league who's probably earned the right to do that. He's played the most minutes in NBA history. I mean, you can't just nitpick one game. Of course he wants to see his son play. I mean, it's his first college game when he plays if they play the same day. I mean, it's bigger than basketball. It's to watch your kid, play his first college game. But that's all for the NBA news, so until next time, peace.